welcome back
to
Sick.
See you next
Tuesday.
And what day is it?
Today is Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. But it's the first Tuesday in a very important month, Ben.
Happy
Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. I'm so happy that it's the gayest month of the year.
It's June. It is June. It is Pride Month.
Pride Month. I'm proud.
We're
to
all
be alive
proud.
in June. We're all proud. I think we're all proud.
We're all proud, and we're here to talk about
we're loud and proud.
the gays.
We're here to talk about the gays. I personally love the gays.
I feel like if you didn't, I'd probably call you homophobic.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's apt. No, I have an affinity with the gays.
Yeah. I mean, it's your type.
Shut your mouth. I have an affinity with the gays because I'm attracted to them.
But no, I feel like, you know, it's Pride Month. So
Amen.
We've come to talk about a movie full of pride.
Full of pride. Everyone's a proud member of that cast.
Celebrated by the community as, you know,
A little cult homosexual classic.
Cult classic, yeah.
Yeah.
And what movie is that?
But I'm a cheerleader.
But I'm a cheerleader.
But I'm a cheerleader from 1999.
1999.
Oh, okay. Scripted.
Classic. Starring
Natasha Lyonne.
You know, this actually it's got a huge cast.
The cast is
really
actually insane. And also, like, people you weren't expecting to show up.
People that we didn't expect to show up.
Yeah. Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams makes a big appearance despite not being credited.
Which is insane. Full lines, fully send someone to a conversion camp.
Yeah, like a big character. But yeah, we've got Michelle Williams. We've got Clea Duvall.
Yeah.
RuPaul.
Miss Drag Race herself.
Yeah, Melanie
Linsky.
New Zealand icon, legend.
In her natural form.
In her natural form, they let her keep the New Zealand accent.
Which is crazy. No one should allow that.
And I was absolutely shocked when I heard her speak.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way she's speaking in a New Zealand accent right now.
It disgusted me. I always turned the film off.
Oh my gosh. But no. So for those who haven't seen But I'm a Cheerleader, do you?
No.
Do you want me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So,
Happy Pride.
This movie is in high school, and it centers around this cheerleader named Megan, played by Natasha Lyonne.
Thank God I forgot every single character name.
Yep. Well, you can't forget one.
Who?
And I'll come to them.
Okay.
But anyways, we've got Megan, who's a cheerleader, and she's dating this football player jock. They're in the stereotypical relationship.
Yeah.
And we see them constantly together making out in quite literally the most horrendous way possible.
Like trigger warning.
A lot of tongue.
A lot
of
tongue.
Spit.
It's
a lot of open mouth.
Wet little make out.
And she's very uninterested.
As she
while
should
they're
be.
Kissing, she keeps imagining the cheerleaders. Some
tits out.
Yes, sexual
tits
positions.
out the window.
And so she is. Her parents and her friends have an intervention for her,
as they should.
And they suspect that she might be a lesbian.
She's got photos of women in her locker.
Oh yes, Melissa Etheridge.
Melissa Etheridge poster on the wall.
Yep, and she's a vegetarian.
So I'm diagnosing
lesbian.
Yeah, send her away.
I mean, what else could she be?
Shock therapy, get it in.
But she is in fact sent to a conversion therapy camp, and that is where most of the movie takes place.
The True Directions.
Yep, it is called True Directions. Don't be mistaken by the
New
Directions.
And that's actually a straight conversion camp. So very different.
And also don't be confused by the One Direction.
Exactly. Which is just full of gays. So
Yes.
yeah.
But so most of the movie takes place in this conversion therapy camp. She meets a lot of other homosexual people, boys and girls alike.
Yeah, who are trying not to be.
And they are there to go through programs. There's a 5-step program that they have to go through?
It is a 5-step program, yes.
To be converted back to being straight.
Because you start as straight and then you stray from the course.
Naturally,
and then eventually you get steered back because gay's a choice.
Because that's how it works.
That's how it works. I went to Catholic school. I get it.
And so throughout this whole time at her therapy, we meet a lot of other people, including Melanie Linsky, Cathy Moriarty, who plays the owner of the camp that is converting the women.
Cast
we also
Wendy
meet
Icon.
Clea Duvall, who plays a girl named Graham.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say that's the name.
That one's sticking with me.
Hard to forget.
Yeah.
But she meets Graham, and Graham is a little more confident in her sexuality, I'd say.
Yeah, she's like delved into the lesbianism.
Yes.
She knows she's there because her parents wanted to be there. She doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, she's not so much like, oh, am I a lesbian? Like, I need to be converted. She's like, I'm a lesbian. And she's very confident.
Yeah.
And there's sort of this like, will they, won't they between Graham and Megan throughout the movie, because they seem to be polar opposites. We've got like the edgy girl. Yeah, and then we've got the cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a fan fiction.
It's a very fun little will they, won't they throughout the whole movie.
Mm-hmm. And they will. Spoilers.
And they will.
They will.
And so, yeah, essentially they sort of make it
out.
to the end of this program. They also make out, but that's not yet.
Spoilers, I'm so
They
sorry.
make it to the end of this program where they sort of have met other publicly gay people in their like life. They go to a bar.
They go to a bar called Cocksuckers.
Yep. And they meet other people and they realize that, you know, this is like,
it's okay to be gay.
Yeah, like it's okay.
It's okay.
Gay is okay.
Gay is okay. You heard it here first. We're changing lives too.
And they sort of rebel, not really much rebel, but they end up going back and they have sex.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
So they will.
I didn't think women could do that.
No, and
I was
learned
shocked.
Firsthand.
Yeah. I learned a lot yesterday.
And they are discovered, and they are sort of like, they're like kicked out from the camp.
Yeah, they're kind of like given an ultimatum. It's like either like straighten up and pair up with a gay guy and make it work, or get out. And you take it away.
And they get out, and she is sort of, so Megan, the cheerleader, gets out.
Yeah.
And she is disowned by her parents.
She has to live with a bunch of gays.
A gay couple that she knew previously.
The ugliest gay couple I've ever laid eyes on. Maybe I am homophobic because of them.
Absolutely homophobic. But she lives with them, and they sort of work to coax Graham to get her out of the camp.
Yep.
And, you know, it works.
It works.
And she performs a beautiful cheer.
A beautiful cheer, which brings it right back around to the title, because I had forgotten that she's a cheerleader. But she's a cheerleader.
You know, despite the fact that her being a cheerleader isn't the most essential plot point, it is good in terms of like the breaking stereotypes of
cheerleaders can be lesbians too.
Exactly. It's like, it's the all-American.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
the stereotypical
that is
woman.
all-American, is a blonde cheerleader.
Yeah.
And she can be gay too.
She can love a blonde cheerleader if she wants to.
And that is what this movie taught me.
Actually, between this and Glee, I'm convinced that all cheerleaders are gay.
Quinn
sleeps with Santana, canonically bisexual. Season 4 goes crazy.
I don't recall that.
It's an insane. It's one episode.
I haven't made that far.
Yeah, I will send you a link.
Thank God.
I got you. And then Santana and Brittany.
I mean, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew those two. Yeah.
But
I'm trying to like
film.
think of a. I'm trying to think of like a pop culture cheerleader.
Lesbian
that's
cheerleader.
Not Madeline Petch from Riverdale
Is a lesbian.
Is she really?
Yes. Cheryl's a lesbian. Oh. That was actually so funny. That's the cheerleader.
I can't think of. Why can't I think of even like a cheerleader?
I mean, Buffy Summers, I guess.
I was gonna say Buffy, but
she wears a lot of leather. I wouldn't be surprised.
She was into vampires, so like
that's pretty gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
Her best friend's
name a famous cheerleader. Can you name me a famous cheerleader, please?
Right now?
Yes.
Hayden Panettiere.
In Heroes?
In Hellcats. Is she in that?
Oh my gosh. Hellcats? Wait.
That's not her, is it? Is that Ashley Tisdale?
No. Hellcats
was
Ali Mashaka and Ashley Tisdale.
Hayden would have killed in that. Let me just say.
I feel like she would have killed in that, but also like, okay, I was going to say
gay?
They were, I don't think they were, but I feel like it could have been implied.
I think if they got another season, everyone would have just gone for it.
Zoe Brooks from that one episode of Zoe 101.
I could see, you know what? Zoe kind of gives lesbian.
She totally could, but also Victoria Justice and
Victoria
Nicole.
Justice doesn't give lesbian.
She doesn't, in the best way possible.
She's the only good straight woman.
But no, they sing that like iconic Rejected song.
I don't remember. I wasn't a big Zoe girly.
Rejected.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
maybe I do remember.
You just got rejected.
Okay, never mind. You got me back.
But no, so yes, it's to like signify this like American dream of like being a blonde cheerleader. And
that's so deep.
She can also be gay. That's actually
beautiful.
Straight from the creator. That wasn't from me.
I was gonna say, Ben, that's profound, because why didn't that occur to me?
No, it's straight from the creator. Do not worry.
That's incredible.
Yeah. But speaking of the creator,
the creator is a gay.
Yes.
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 So this movie was in fact something that's a little weird.
Tell me.
It was directed by a woman.
That is a
Jamie
little weird.
Babbitt. And she like wrote the concept for it.
Mm-hmm.
But the script itself was written by a man.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
A gay man?
Now, I don't know. I personally want to say yes.
I'd love to say
because I'm looking at the other things that he's done, and I've seen and heard of some of them. One of them I know has a very prominent gay character relationship in it. Sebastian Stan actually is in that gay relationship.
Oh my God.
But this is the only movie he's ever written.
Really?
Still, to this day.
Whoa. I mean, if you do it once, don't break it, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess when you say that, what are your thoughts on this movie?
Oh, I loved it.
Like, as a whole.
It's so fun.
It is like, it's one of those movies that like, I feel like I'm shocked at the time they didn't realize was going to be like a cult classic.
100%, because it gives cult classic in every way.
Yes. It is like so colorful, and the dialogue is so corny at times that it's just like they knew what they were doing when they made this. And I just think some critics didn't understand.
Was it panned by critics?
It was, in fact.
Really? I mean, I guess also in 1999, it feels ahead of its time.
So what critics mostly didn't like, which honestly I think are its strong suits.
Well, the fact that it has gay people in it.
Yeah. There's actually the fact that it's about a lesbian. No. But so it didn't get absolutely panned. It was sort of in the middle.
Okay.
they didn't believe it was really making any statements like about homosexuality. But they really loved the performances by the cast.
Okay. Agreed.
They also didn't like the color of it.
Why?
I know. Is that not crazy?
That's insane.
They negatively compared it to John Waters' films.
What? I don't want to watch But I'm a Cheerleader directed by John Waters.
Crazy enough, though, this movie was heavily inspired by John Waters.
Really?
Yes.
To like take it and then like gay twist it?
I was going to say to make it like a homosexual John Waters.
Yeah, I see that.
But it was very heavily inspired by John Waters. It was also very heavily inspired by Barbie.
Oh, I can so see that. Absolutely. I mean, all of the furniture is covered in plastic. The like out of this
their costumes are plastic.
Yeah, which again is like the American ideal because it's fake.
It's especially it's the fake like life that we lead, and it's the bright hot pinks and like the bright greens and
like all of the set looks like a set. It doesn't look like anyone lives there, which I love.
It's so
it looks like Bobby's dream house.
It does look like Barbie's dream house.
That's why the entire time I said I want to go to that conversion camp. It's stunning.
It's very fun in its set design and costume design. It's like which is another reason why I'm like, how do they not just think that this was gonna be like a hit?
I know.
Later, at least.
That's crazy that it was like slept on for a bit.
As we know, though, that like the 90s were obviously not the most accepting.
Yeah.
Yes. So this movie, fun fact, if you didn't know, I could be wrong on this. I think this movie's rated R, right?
I would assume.
Based on what like happens, I would also
based on the content, I would assume, yeah.
Well, so originally this movie was rated NC-17.
Is that
that's
lower than R, right?
That's higher.
Oh, really?
So like worse.
Oh. Just because it's got gays in it?
So originally it was rated that, and the director was forced to make cuts to reduce it to an R rating.
Okay.
And later on, she mentioned that that it was mostly because of the homophobic
that's crazy
discrimination by the MPAA.
Oh my god! I mean, it's not that crazy. It's 1999, but still crazy.
Yeah. Well, do you want to know what so this is what she had to remove in order to make it R-rated. She had to remove a 2-second shot of Clea Duvall hand sweeping over Natasha Lyonne's clothed body.
What?
She also removed a camera pan of Natasha Lyonne's body while she was masturbating. And then finally she removed a comment that Natasha Lyonne says that she ate Graham out. And those 3 things were removed to get an R rating.
That's crazy.
That feels like such a minuscule amount.
Such minor changes to be able to change a whole rating.
I just can't believe that is what tipped it over the edge to be NC-17.
I know. Also, like that masturbation scene, she's literally fully clothed against a wall.
Yeah,
making like crazy outlandish faces that don't look real. So, what's the problem?
I remember when I saw that it was changed. In my mind, I was like, oh, it must have been the raunchiest movie that like
it must have been insane. The director's
was like
cut must be
pornographic.
Porn. And I wish it were.
And it is in fact not.
That's honestly disappointing because I was going to try and find it, but now there's no need.
I'm unsure. It might exist.
Really?
Because yes, they're in 2020 actually. They released the director's cut
iconic
online, and so you
can
actually
that
watch
full body clothes brush.
A part of me is like, did she say that? Because why do I feel like I remember her saying that she ate Graham out?
I don't remember her saying that.
Okay, maybe it's just maybe
you just assumed that's what happened.
I mean, it's what happened.
You put the dots together.
I watched it happen that I'm like, yeah. But because also, I don't know. Do you remember how long the version that we watched
was? An hour 26.
Okay. If it was an hour 26, then that was the cut version.
Original? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good to know. So we did not see the dirty version.
We saw the PC version. There was barely any lesbians in it.
I don't think there was one.
I didn't see a single lesbian. I think that the end they all were successfully converted, and that was I don't know what the reviewers are saying. There was a moral: don't be gay.
Yes, and that's what we learned.
That's what I learned.
That you should not. Yeah, this was a Sundance Film Festival, by the way.
Really?
It was.
I would have loved to be there in '99 and see that at Sundance.
Imagine you're in Park City and you're just in the snow and you're about to go see But I'm a Cheerleader for the first time.
I want that. If I had a time machine, that would be my first destination.
You go to the 1999 Sundance Film Festival.
And then I was like, destroy it. I don't need to go anywhere else.
Yes, that is what we need.
That's incredible.
I think that this movie is like the epitome of like
camp.
Yeah. You took the word right out of my mouth. Yeah. I absolutely love it so much.
No, it's so fun. Everyone kills. Cast kills. So the reviewers did actually get that right. Performances. Yeah. Love. Also, it's kind of sexy.
It is kind of sexy, kind of horny. Yeah.
I rewatched it for the first time in ages last year. And when I was watching it, I was like, why is this movie so sexy? I did not remember that as a child.
I feel like that's what makes it really ahead of its time.
100%, because the sex scene's like hot. It's not just like funny.
It's like obviously like a movie that centers around somebody in the LGBT community is already ahead of its time when it's in the 90s.
100%. And like making fun of conversion camps and like making like inappropriate jokes about them for the gays.
It's the opposite effect of like usually the comedies at that time would use like gay people at the butt of a joke.
100%. And straight to the butt.
This movie turned it around.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This movie is so ahead of its time.
I 100% agree. I was having this conversation with Donna the other day. We were talking about the gays in cinema. And I feel like for a while, like people were like, we need to make movies about gay people like really indie and really serious. We need to take ourselves really seriously to prove that like gay people can be the leads of cinema and like all of this. And then now I feel like it's taken more of a turn for like rompy fun stuff because we could like bottoms. But this was 1999 and they were doing that then. Yeah.
You know, that actually makes me think of when Heartstopper first came out.
Yes.
Which sort of was also like a pioneer in like the more children leaning gay community. And something that I remember them saying in like interviews regarding that was like, most of the time, even now, honestly, it's not super common, but most of the time when you have a gay-centered plot line, the characters are always really troubled in some way.
Yeah, like, for sure.
It's usually very dark, and you're right. Like, we don't have that sort of like having fun that we would have in any sort of heteronormative like movie or TV show. But now we've got things like Heartstopper and we've got Bottoms and we've got so many more lighthearted, like Bros even. Yeah. Like very lighthearted, fun movies and TV shows where it's not either gay people are the butt of the joke or gay people are the center of a show. Yeah. And then this is unrelated to this movie because this movie I love and think is genuinely really good, but some movie that came out, Aristotle and Eli's something. Oh, yeah. I watched that and I was like, this movie is kind of bad. It's kind of trash. I had a great time, but I was like, this isn't a great film. And thank God, because I'm like, we have so many terrible and mid-straight movies. It's time to churn them out for the gays too. That's actually so true. You gotta have good and bad.
Yeah. And like, let's just give us some trash, because I loved it. I had a great time. Was it good?
There's
No.
so few trashy LGBT movies.
Yeah.
I can, like, whenever I think of any movie that is like centered around a gay couple, they're always so indie and brooding. And
like Call Me by Your Name, I feel like is the kind of like the perfect example of that. And I love
That's
Call
like
Me
what
by Your
every
Name,
movie is like.
but 100% that is the vibe of like every gay movie.
For some reason in my head, all I can think of is Of an Age.
Yep. I loved Of an Age. You didn't love, did you?
No, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I like a lot. I thought it was really good, but it's also just like the epitome of like indie. And like low budget.
Yeah.
And
that's also Australian cinema.
That's true.
They have a problem. They need to stop taking themselves seriously. Every Australian movie set in the desert and everyone's depressed.
Yeah. It's true. Like you said, and what was it Anyone But You? What movie was it where they were like, not Anyone But You. It was the one with Julia Garner.
Recently?
Set in Australia.
What?
You literally saw it. You walked in late to the movie or something. Or I walked in late and I asked you what happened.
I heard Jennifer Garner. And that is why I was confused. Yeah. Royal Hotel?
Yes, Royal Hotel. Where you were like, every movie set in Australia is either set in the desert or it's set in Sydney.
100%. That's it. This movie did both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Australia is they love the desert, but they don't really have anything else. So
you're right.
Like, what else are you gonna have a movie about?
We have nothing. I think shut down Australian cinema is the moral of this podcast. Happy Pride, shut down Australia.
I have so many Australian movies that I love.
No, I do. Like, I honestly think we had more fun in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s with movies. We had a lot of fun, and then the 2000s hit, and everyone's like, take us to the desert.
What is it called? What's that movie called? I always want to call it Waiting, but it's not Waiting.
The Castle?
That's the Ryan Adams. No, Ryan Reynolds, not Adams.
Love Waiting.
No, not The Castle. I love The Castle. The Naomi Watts and Nicole Kidman movie. I always forget what it's called.
Flirting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flirting.
Yeah.
I love Flirting.
I love Flirting.
Like, that movie is so good.
Yeah, I like bring that cinema back.
Yeah, I agree. But also, I feel like that's sort of like Flirting is a very 90s movie, even if it's like not Australian.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's like, it kind of goes
with its era
in decades.
Yeah.
So maybe we just need to bring back
let's just bring back the 90s
movies in general.
Bottoms kind of gives 90s movie.
Bottoms really does give 90s movie with humor of today.
Yeah. Yeah, like Gen Z crossed with 90s.
Yes, I agree. Bottoms is so good, though.
I love Bottoms. I was thinking about last time I was in Australia, the first movie I watched at the movies when I was back was Bottoms, and I was thinking of seeing a movie today, and I was like, well, my premiere movie just isn't going to be as good as Bottoms.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think I love most about Bottoms in terms of like its representation for the LGBT community?
Tell me, Mr. Pride Month.
I think that what's so good about Bottoms is that it's one of the I don't know if I can name another one. You might need to help me.
Okay.
But one of the only movies that I can think of that is,
I know what you're going to say, but you say it.
LGBT, and it doesn't focus on a relationship, like a couple getting together.
As that, yes, 100%. And that the two leads, they're both gay, they're both friends, they don't get together remotely.
Not a relationship.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm saying. Like, it's not about a romantic, I mean, there is obviously romantic relation aspects, but that's not the point of the movie.
Yeah.
Can you tell me
another
LGBT movie where it's not focused on a relationship like that?
Honestly, no. Not off the top of my head.
I'm sure it exists. Like, I'm sure it does. But
yeah,
I could not tell you one. Oh my God, I know one.
Which one?
Why am I blanking on the name? I always blank on this name too, and you're gonna laugh when I tell you. Disobedience.
Oh. Yeah. What is happening? Ben, what have you done?
It's an ambulance.
They're coming for you.
I don't know. But yeah, disobedience is not about a relationship.
You're right. You're right. It's a pretty
Everybody
horny
go
movie.
watch Disobedience and get to the sex scenes.
And again, spit warning.
Like you're gonna
insane.
drown.
Yeah. Like, Donna Hayward, do not watch it.
Yeah. It's graphic.
It's a lot.
But I'm trying to something about this movie that we've
I thought you were saying something about
off
Mary.
of,
Yes.
but I'm a cheerleader.
Let's go back.
Is speaking of kissing, like
Let's talk about
perhaps she is straight and he's just
He's
a really
the worst
bad
kisser on earth. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the movie. I was like, no wonder she's not into him. Who would be?
Yeah. I personally think that she might not be lesbian.
I don't want to be swallowed by a man.
Yeah, he's clearly horrible.
Insane.
Horrible kisser. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And like when they're in the intervention and he tells her like, you don't even want to kiss me. I'd be like, no shit.
Yeah, absolutely I don't.
I know.
Yeah, you're so right.
Who would?
Yeah, I'm not a lesbian, it's just you.
he actually turns women into lesbians.
When
because
every single woman there used to date him.
No, it's disgusting.
No, it's horrible.
I also think it would be so funny. This is really messed up. If we wanted, like, if we're gonna go back to the 90s,
let's go.
And be homophobic for a second.
Great.
I think it would be really freaking funny if, like, the conversion camp worked.
They all came out straight.
Can you, like, what a plot twist that would be?
That would be so funny.
Because there's no way that that's how you'd think it would end. And obviously it's not sending the right message for that to be the end of the movie.
Yeah.
But that would be so funny.
I feel like you could make that now. Because I feel like people would be like, oh, that's funny. If you made it then, it would be like, oh, homophobic.
Yeah. Well, you could do like a Joshua Bassett.
Run back into that closet.
Yeah.
And place that closet on an altar.
Well, okay, Boy Erased.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
2017?
2018. I just Googled it.
Damn it.
So like that's about a conversion camp.
Yeah.
A lot more brooding and a lot more
indie, a lot more serious.
troubled.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a true story.
That is true.
So
It's also
that's
good.
another
It's
movie
really good.
about conversion camps. Really good movie.
Yeah.
Lucas Hedges is
What's Lucas
so
Hedges
good
up
in
to
it.
right now?
Lucas Hedges is taking a little break. Well, he was on West End
He was.
in Brokeback Mountain
With Mikey.
with Mike Feist.
Oh.
Mr.
Mr. Feist.
Because he's he was there, and then he I think that's like the most recent thing he's done.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was last year.
Bring him back.
But other than that, I don't. Oh, he is in Shirley.
He's in Shirley?
Not the Shirley that we were literally talking about the other day.
Okay. Not the Elizabeth Moss lesbian movie.
No, this
Shirley
is
Jackson?
about Shirley Chisholm with Regina King.
Okay.
It's on Netflix.
All right.
He is in it.
Good for him.
It came out in March. So
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll shut my little mouth. I'm sure he's doing just fine.
I mean, he's a busy little Nepo baby. So
he's so booked and busy thanks to his
we
family.
could do a little Lucas Hedges.
Nepo baby?
Yeah.
That'd be a bomb episode.
Nepo
I
baby.
could probably get him on. I know him.
Can we get Peter on too while we're at it?
Easy. We can get Ben Platt on.
Yeah.
If we're just listening to people I've met at bars, then
Yeah, we could
we're
totally.
sorted.
But no, Boy Erased is the serious boy version of But I'm a Cheerleader.
So true.
I'm trying to remember, do his parents like
Send him?
support him in the end of that?
I can't remember. I feel like no.
I literally do not remember.
I don't remember at all. I'm feeling like no because of the vibe of the film. It was so like
Yeah,
serious and dark and I want to say no, but
Oh, okay. His mother does end up accepting him. His father does not.
Cool.
And apparently, like, the end of the movie is him reaching out to his father to, like, see if he's accepted him, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, and then it ends.
I forgot how big the cast of this movie is.
The cast at Troye Sivan.
Alwyn, Xavier Dolan.
That's, yeah. Wait, Joe Alwyn's in that movie?
Joe Alwyn's in that movie. He's like the second lead.
That's why. I think I just didn't know who he was then.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we've got Joel Edgerton and Nicole Kidman as well. Okay, we love Australia.
And Troye Sivan.
Wait, was this filmed in Australia or something?
I'm going to assume. I think it was.
Because every single human except Lucas Hedges is Australian.
Yeah.
And Joe Alwyn's not. But Xavier Dolan and Troye Sivan. Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Surely it has to be. It must be like a screen Australia.
Madeline Klein.
Oh? What?
Yeah.
Australian icon.
Madeline Klein's in this.
How did she get in here? Was she lost?
I have no idea.
Did she stumble onto
that? Crazy.
I mean, how's Troye Sivan in that movie, I guess?
Because they were probably just filming in Australia.
They might, yeah.
Said, hey, you free?
Come on in.
I don't know. Maybe he auditioned. I doubt it.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. But no, another good conversion camp movie. I don't think I could name another conversion camp movie.
List your top 10 conversion camp movies.
I got 2 and I'm out.
Be sure.
I was about to say Beautiful Boy, but that's about drugs, not being gay.
Not gays. But to think that boys are beautiful. Bit gay.
Yeah. No, the title itself is just gay.
Yeah, boys can't be beautiful. That's so a female descriptor. So sorry.
Yeah. Not speaking of, but I'm a Cheerleader, as we mentioned, that Michelle Williams makes a big appearance.
Absolutely.
As does Julie Delpy.
Yes, she does. When she came on screen, Ben was like, doesn't that kind of look like Julie? Like, couldn't that be Julie Delpy? I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. It so could be. And it in fact was.
No, literally. And the fact that the day before I was watching the Before trilogy.
That's insane.
And Julie Delpy shows up in But I'm a Cheerleader as a lesbian at a bar.
Incredible.
No, this might have been her magnum opus.
Absolutely. And now I know she's an ally.
No. I was a little worried about Julie Delpy.
I was on the fence about her. She could be homophobic. But now we know she's
Julie
in the
Delpy
clear.
Is the kindest woman.
No, she seems lovely.
And I remember when she was in that movie with
Ethan Hawke.
The Before trilogy.
Natasha
No,
Lyonne.
with Daryl McCormick.
Which one?
The Lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Didn't you forget that she was in that?
Yes. 100% I did.
Right?
Blanked.
Yeah. But no, Julie Delpy was in this movie and we were jaws on the floor.
Insane cameo.
Yeah.
There's also a cameo from someone who sexually assaulted a intimacy coordinator. We did a deep dive on the cast.
I don't know if I'd call that a cameo. Yeah, I wanted to see if everybody was playing the correct sexuality.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
I'd be shocked to find.
You would be so shocked to find out. RuPaul
straight
only dates women.
But,
famously homophobic.
Yeah, he is. But no, one of the guys who plays one of the gay guys at the conversion
who gets caught
camp,
and sent to the doghouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did in fact sexually assault
an intimacy coordinator.
Yeah.
Which feels ironic.
Because he's playing a gay guy?
No. He assaulted a woman, but he can play gay. No, that she's literally there to stop that happening. Like, that's her job.
She's there to make sure everything is like appropriate. And
that he's
okay,
inappropriate.
That's absolutely messed up.
That's insane. Sexually assault anyone else, but not the intimacy coordinator. Show some respect.
Genuinely,
have
that's
a
so
boundary.
true.
Yeah.
No, I feel bad for her, and I hope that she's doing well.
Oh, absolutely, me too.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I can stand with women occasionally, man. Once a year. This is my one.
Yeah. No, that's exactly true. Something else that this movie absolutely slaughters on is the soundtrack.
Absolutely.
And
Chick Habit is the opening song.
I was just going to say that. Annabelle loves a little bit of Chick Habit.
I love a bit of Chick Habit. In French and in English.
Yes. See, you're not racist.
See, I'm not. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was in question. See? You're not racist.
But soundtrack kills, and I feel like if you're going to make a LGBT movie that's going to be a classic in the future, you need to have a good soundtrack.
A banging soundtrack. That's like number one on the camp list.
That is literally the most important thing you can do.
Absolutely. And they slaughtered.
I also did not know this because I actually haven't seen it. Oh. But you know the song Silk Chiffon by Muna and Phoebe Bridgers?
No, I don't.
It's a massive song. It's very famous.
Okay.
So that doesn't surprise me that you haven't heard it.
It's not up my alley.
Look it up after this. We'll have to watch it because the music video is
based on this?
Like based on But I'm a Cheerleader.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So we'll have to watch it because I didn't even know that. I've never seen the music video, but I've heard the song so many times.
I just don't want to watch Phoebe Bridgers' work.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, have you seen I Saw the TV Glow?
No, is she in it?
She's in it.
What? That's crazy.
What's absolutely crazy is I was sitting next to Emily Chajowski. Yes.
Shout out.
And we were watching I Saw the TV Glow, and there's like a scene where they're at like a bar. She did hate it, but they're at like a bar, and this song is playing, and I don't remember who is singing. It's somebody else that's famous, I believe, but I turned to Emily. I was like, this song would totally be written by Phoebe Bridgers. Like, This is a Phoebe Bridgers song. And literally the camera pans to Phoebe Bridgers.
That's so funny.
And Emily was like, is that Phoebe Bridgers?
Did you manifest that immediately?
No, I literally think I manifested it. But Phoebe Bridgers is in I Saw the TV Glow, so.
That's wild. I saw her name connected to it, but I thought she like wrote the music or something, which she apparently did.
I feel like she had to have, because literally the song, I was like, this is a Phoebe Bridgers song. Like 100%.
Her and Bo Burnham still together.
Yes, they are.
I thought so. Yeah, so I don't think I could watch her work until they break up.
I'm sorry, shouldn't you be like proud of her for getting the unattainable?
No. I needed to move out of the way so that I could. There apparently. Wait, no, he didn't cheat on anyone. She did, right?
No, he did. Didn't he have a wife?
He was in a long-term relationship, but he was incredibly private about it.
Okay.
So I just assumed that they broke up. She cheated.
So it's possible. Yeah. The big rumor is that she cheated on Paul. But by the way, this is literally just for Annabel, so everybody can plug their ears. But no, just kidding. But on social media a few days ago, I sent Annabel a tweet that was from Daisy.
Oh my God, yeah.
Edgar Jones and
about something coming.
Paul about something coming, which obviously is like the biggest news in the world because
normal people.
What are we getting from the two lovers of normal people?
I know. Everyone is thinking season 2.
Well, would you like me to tell you what it is?
What?
You're going to be so disappointed.
What?
It is
a song.
An auction.
What?
And I believe the winner gets to... it's something so stupid. The winner gets something to do with normal people.
Oh.
Like, you don't
get to...
It's nothing... Oh, they're doing a charity screening together.
Okay. I mean, that's nice, but...
Which is good. Yeah, like, that's lovely that they're reuniting. They're not doing a second season.
Well, I thought it was a baby.
But the proceeds benefit a suicide and self-harm prevention charity in Ireland.
That's really nice.
And that is literally... I don't know what you get, though, if you, like, donate.
Yeah.
Like, do you get anything, or is it just sort of like donate?
Just like give us money.
Because usually when celebrities do like a donation thing, there's usually like an incentive.
Yeah.
But
Are they just getting them together to ask people for money?
I mean, valid. Like, that's all they need to do.
That's all they need to do. I'll probably donate.
But yeah, I don't know what you get, or if you do get anything, but that's all it is. Oh, you get tickets to a screening of Normal People.
Okay, I can actually watch it on Hulu.
I mean, they might be there.
I'll go.
I'll donate.
I'll be there. Don't worry.
But yes. So if anybody out there saw this and was like, "Oh, Normal People season 2," it's not.
It's not happening. And also, Daisy Edgar Jones is not pregnant.
Or like maybe it'd be like a new show with them in it.
That would be crazy.
Or a movie with them in it. Because we love their relationship.
We love
as
them.
People too.
Absolutely.
So
I'm obsessed
like that
with
video
them.
of Paul when he like sees her and he like looks at her and then he doesn't and then he does. And
oh, there was that photo when like he and Phoebe Bridgers were still together and the
Stop,
three
and it's like a three-way.
And everyone was like they're a
there.
throuple. They went home together after that. And it turns out she just went home with Bo Burnham after that.
Yeah, and you know what? I hope he went home with her.
Me too. I hope he cheated on
I think she's in a very committed relationship.
Yeah, I think she is too.
I mean, I don't know their personal lives, but I believe
last I stalked, I think she is.
Yeah, but I love their friendship.
Me too. It's fine. They can keep it platonic.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for getting so off topic. Like, incredibly off topic.
Okay, but Paul Mescal was in a gay film. It's all on topic of pride.
Let's talk about it.
All of Us Strangers.
All of Us Strangers, one of the best movies to come out last year.
I have a question for the audience.
Ask the audience, put in the comments your answer.
Put in the comments. If you haven't seen All of Us Strangers, skip to the timestamp that I'm about to give you. If you have, when do you think Paul Mescal died in that film?
Oh yeah, because spoilers.
Because spoilers, he's dead. I think he went...
Wait, no. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And ended it all immediately after his first meeting with Andrew Scott.
Yeah.
After he like goes to his apartment and talks to him and tries to sleep with him, and then goes back to his apartment because he's wearing the same clothes and holding the same bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's dead the whole time, and it's all in his head.
I feel like there are people that are debating this, but I don't think it's an actual debate because I think you're right.
Thank you.
Like that is the answer, and I think that's what the writer intended.
Okay, good.
But there are people debating it, and I think it's more of a like not noticing the details of that is what's causing the debate.
Okay, gotcha. I've spoke to some people, they were like that, like no. I think it was, like they adamantly feel that they're right, but they're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. But no, I agree, and I think that is exactly what the writer was intended. And it ultimately makes the movie even more depressing. Speaking of brooding indie tragic movies.
I'll allow it though. That movie's incredible.
No, that movie's unreal.
Especially that reveal at the end. I was like, what?
Yeah. And just every scene with his parents was...
Emosh.
And the other reason, Annabelle, is because he has this relationship with his parents that don't exist anymore. Yeah. And so he has this fake relationship with this dead man in his apartment as well.
And all of us strangers, because he and Paulie were strangers.
Yes. Yeah. Just like he was sort of strangers to his parents as well.
Because the entire relationship that he built with them afterwards
they just didn't
was fake.
Know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Such a... like... just a smart movie.
Yeah.
It's just
we're just giving you pride recommendations right now.
I know. That's what we're here for. You've got a month to watch them.
Exactly.
And that's
you know what? We're end of June. I don't want a single gay on your screen. Cut it out.
You only can watch them in June.
Absolutely.
But
and of course it has 30 days.
I was gonna say maybe you can watch Happiest Season on Christmas and that's it.
Maybe.
If
directed by Clea Duvall.
You've watched stop. I was gonna say if you've watched a movie every day this month that is a gay movie, then you can watch Happiest Season.
You have to earn it. Yeah. Don't be a performative ally come Christmas. You have to put in the work.
Yep. That's what we need, is more gay Christmas movies.
I so agree. And you haven't even seen Happiest Season, Ben.
I haven't. I'm over here advocating for more gay Christmas movies. I haven't
You
seen
haven't seen
the only one
gay Christmas movie.
Is there more? There's
another one which Clammy showed me, which I didn't love, but it's not terrible. I think it's called...
What is it? Oh, Single All the Way.
Kringle, maybe?
Single
I
think
all the
it's
way?
Single All the Way, because I remember you guys both watched that. Yeah.
With the guys, and one guy's from Ugly Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Carol's technically a Christmas movie.
I guess.
If you really want to go there.
And it's a gay movie.
Also, there's a gay character in The Family Stone.
So there we go.
That's all you need.
I mean, Christmas is a pretty gay holiday.
Get it? They literally have the word gay in like all of the songs.
They do. Yeah.
So
I think Santa's probably gay.
And Mrs. Claus is a beard.
Tell me she doesn't give beard. She so does. I think Mrs. Claus is asexual, and I think Santa's gay. Rudolph has to be gay. You kidding?
No, Rudolph's gay.
With that nose?
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty?
That man's gay.
That man's gay. He sparkles.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, there are like no gay Christmas movies.
I know. Watch Happiest Season, Ben.
So I will when it comes to Christmas time. I can't do it now.
You're right. But it
not
kills.
the time.
It's Alistair McConaughey's one of his favorite Christmas movies.
You know, I believe that. I'm a huge Mackenzie Davis fan.
Yeah.
I love Mackenzie Davis, so I should watch it.
Yeah. What made you a big Mackenzie Davis fan?
What made me a big Mackenzie Davis fan? That's a really good question. There's 2 movies
that she's been in because she has a limited filmography.
So that's messed up because she's actually been in so much.
Okay.
I first became a fan because of her connection with none other than Imogen Poots.
Yes.
They are in 2 movies together.
Oh.
And I was like, she's really good. I really like her. But then you know what movie just absolutely sold it for me?
What one?
Is Tully.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. So ever since Tully, I have been a huge Mackenzie Davis fan.
That's right. I like
and
Mackenzie
I'm very
Davis.
excited for Speak No Evil.
Yep.
With, what's his name? James McAvoy.
Oh, I love Jamesy.
I'm so excited for that movie. It's going to be so good.
Okay.
It's a horror movie.
I was going to say, it sounds like a horror movie.
It is. They like go on like a trip with these like 2 couples and their kids go on a trip together, and like the one couple is like psychotic or something like that.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'm in.
Yeah.
And James
McAvoy is the psycho too, so that's...
He's in his little psycho era. Split.
He really is. Ever since Split,
he's really taken it and run.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen... Yeah. I don't think you have, but that Macbeth where he... it's a version of Macbeth, but he plays a chef.
No.
It's set in the kitchen, and he's like Macbeth, and he kills everyone in the kitchen to be like top chef. It's so good.
Bomb.
It's
with
bomb.
James McAvoy?
Yeah, he's...
As the chef?
Yeah, he's Chefy Macbeth.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's such a fun concept.
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to say like Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, Slaughters. He's the most psychotic character in Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. But back to Pride. Do you have anything else to say about this one movie that we have not talked about? I mean, we've talked a lot about it. But like, do you have anything else that you want to say? Before I push on to another topic.
Gave it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Yes, it's good.
Watch it.
I totally think you should.
Natasha Lyonne is a jump scare straight in real life, but she's gay in this.
Yeah.
And that's it.
She is, in fact. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
As we make our way into the month of June and
Happy Pride.
Full of pride. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
For the next 30 days. What is your favorite movie
in the world?
What's your favorite?
I say La La Land.
Gay movie.
That's such a tough question.
I mean, you could say La La Land. John Legend is right there.
You're right.
Keith.
I don't know, Ben. Do you have an answer?
I was gonna bounce off of your answer, and I'd love to know what your answer is.
I don't know. I have no idea. I was talking about this with my mom. My mom said Love, Simon, and Happiest Season are her two favorites.
Not Love, Simon.
She loves
Do
Love, Simon.
not tell me Love, Simon.
I know that would be Emily Trajowski's answer, and tell me I'm wrong.
Probably, honestly.
I don't know.
The thing is, there's actually so many more than we realize. They just don't really break the market like a lot of these bigger movies do. I feel like yours is probably like Bottoms, honestly.
I mean, I love Bottoms.
Yeah.
It kills. I gave a little 9 out of 10 on Letterboxd. She was close to a 10.
Handsome Devil.
I love Handsome Devil.
Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Is that yours?
No. I feel like I have 2.
It's going to be the
3.
Joshy one, right?
I was going to say, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Probably God's Own Country.
Uh-huh.
I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or Beach Rats, which is what introduced me to Harris Dickinson.
Yeah.
Because I also love Eliza Hittman, who I don't think is a part of the LGBT community remotely, but she wrote that movie.
Okay,
but it's okay because she's amazing at it. So I will forgive her. And then third, I'd probably say The Way He Looks, which is a foreign film.
I've not seen.
To be really pretentious.
Yeah.
Annabel, you would literally love The Way He Looks. Like, you would love it.
What's it about?
So I'm trying to think of, I think they're Brazilian.
Uh-huh.
I believe it's a Brazilian movie. It's a coming of age, which is lovely.
I'm in.
I know, right? But it is about this teenager who is blind.
Okay.
Not like fully blind. It's sort of like a very bad impairment. Like, it's not horrible. And he becomes like forced into the life of this like new student at his school, and they sort of like form a relationship.
Hot.
I feel like it's not the most maybe it is, I might be misremembering it, but I feel like it's not the most outright gay movie. But it's implied.
It's subtly gay.
Like, no, like not even subtle. Like it's obvious, but it's not like outright.
Okay.
But it's so good.
I love
and
it.
Also we love a coming of age.
We love a coming of age.
Why aren't we calling them coming out of age?
That's so good. I think coming out of age is one of my favorite genres.
Like, that should be what we call it. Trademarking it.
Yeah, that's so
good. You heard
good.
it here first.
That's crazy. That's so good.
Thank you.
I also just want to give Glee a shout out.
For Blaine and Kurt and Santana and Brittany.
Yeah, it's also just like a gay show.
Yeah, it is.
It's an insanely gay show. I remember my mom's friend Matthew was like, don't talk to the gays on Tuesday night, Glee's on. He was like, don't call on Tuesdays.
And you were like, same.
Me too.
I get it.
Same. I've been a performative gay man for years.
Stop. That's so funny. That's a good answer. I feel like that's a good answer for you.
Thank you.
Glee and Bottom.
Glee, the 3D concert movie, is my favorite gay film.
Oh my god.
And I stand by it.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. I don't have anything.
Because you agree.
Yeah.
Thank
Great
you.
movie. I've never seen it.
That's insane because Gwyneth's in it.
I have seen the clips of Gwyneth in it, actually.
It was crazy because like no one really knew when it came out. Yeah. No one knew that she was gonna come out, and then she did.
Yeah, that's great. Come out. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride! I feel like Gwyneth's a little pan.
Oh, Gwyneth is like definitely fluid.
100%. I see it.
I think I don't know if she's explicitly stated that. I feel like she might have explicitly stated that. I don't know. She's very like, the things that she'll say are like
I want to have sex with women.
For like, no, like, I'm a lesbian. No, like she'll say some stuff like this is like for the straights, like she's not included in it.
Well,
yeah.
All right, Gwyneth.
So, I know, right?
You pretty little girl.
You freaky little girl.
You freaky deaky.
But no, so you've got a month to watch some gay movies. Let us know what ones you watch.
Let us know in the comments
recommendations.
Give us. I would love to expand my gay repertoire.
I know, because there's so many out there and we have not seen remotely.
We've barely. I was about to say something inappropriate.
Say it.
No.
Is it really that bad?
No, it's not that bad. I was gonna say we're just at the tip.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, we've grazed the surface. We've gazed the surface. So yeah, happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
And we are, for the video viewers, dressed up.
Ben, what are you wearing for the gays?
I'm wearing Jake Gyllenhaal, but specifically this corner for the video viewers, it is Jake and Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain.
My favorite gay movie. I love Brokeback Mountain.
That's a good one. Yeah. It's a really, really good one.
It is a good one.
And what are you wearing?
And I am wearing, for the audio listeners, I'll try and describe it, but this is old Dan and Phil merch that I found in my wardrobe this morning. It's also
Is that another language?
It's Japanese. They're obsessed with Japanese.
Oh.
Like kawaii stuff.
Which
is pretty gay.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is gay, yeah. Kawaii.
Klein?
Kawaii.
I thought you said Klein, like Kurt and Blaine.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Like, sorry, Klein.
No. Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
But I was gonna say we dressed for the gays.
Well, I've always dressed for the gays.
Another off topic, and I just keep dragging this out, but have you seen that Kate Blanchett interview?
Which one?
Where the interviewer is like, how do you like handle, I don't remember the question exactly, but it's like, how do you handle all of like the gays that you, or whatever, like, and she's like, the gays?
Oh wait, no, I have.
And she's like, oh, the gays, not the gays.
Like the GAZE.
Yeah.
That's super funny. How do I handle the gays?
She's a legend.
An icon legend, a gay legend.
She really is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like, you know, we're gonna celebrate by watching Happiest Season.
Absolutely, we are. It's about time. Let Kristen be gay.
Time. Oh.
I haven't seen it. I know.
That's criminal.
It's David Dobrik's favorite movie.
Oh, then maybe I should hate it.
Maybe we should steer clear.
It's so good. I can't. But no, we will watch Happiest Season. Kristen Stewart was gay. Love Lies Bleeding.
Kristen Stewart is gay.
I know, but I'm just talking about like in movies.
In a movie. Has she only played gay a few times?
I'm literally, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of movies by her that we haven't seen that might be, but
yeah, maybe Happiest Season and Love Lies Bleeding are the two big gays. Aubrey Plaza plays a gay in Happiest Season.
In Happiest Season, I did know that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Mackenzie Davis plays a gay.
Oh yeah, as well.
Is she dating Kristen Stewart?
Yeah. And Aubrey Plaza is Kristen Stewart's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, I thought they were like all in one family.
Everyone else, like Alison Brie's in the family, like everyone else is in the family.
Yeah, I knew she was in that.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Dan Levy's in it, I believe.
Dan Levy is Kristen Stewart's best friend.
Oh, okay, so he's not in the family.
He's not in the family, but he's.
I'll need to watch it.
I think he plays a. No, he plays gay. He plays gay. He's bisexual.
I'll have to watch it.
Schitt's Creek.
I'll confirm.
Yeah, but you let me know.
No, happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride,
as Peggy Sue would say.
Yeah, we've been quoting her this whole episode.
Insert a video clip of her saying Happy Pride if you can.
Happy
Pride.
I will. Happy Pride.
Everybody, Happy Pride. Okay.
And we'll see you guys next week with something so fun.
We're gonna see you next week with something so straight.
Something so straight.
So straight.
And so fun.
It's fun.
But you'll see. Alrighty.
All right.
Do you want to lead us out?
Sick.
Sick.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.